students. Yes, do take a seat and we'll begin shortly. Welcome. I am your professor for this semester, where we are going to be studying anatomy. Today we have, of course, as you know, our human subject and my personal very good friend. If you'd like to introduce yourself. Today our class is going to be centered around the hearing of the human. This species is very, very, very complex in the hearing because they have an inner ear. Yes, just like some of our students, yes. And so the structure itself is quite simple, as you can see, but the inner workings are very complex, dynamic. So, the human, as you can see, has a rounded lobe with different folds, and these are structured specifically in order to capture sound better. Of course, not all human beings have such a great hearing capacity. In fact, some of them are hearing impaired or have a loss of hearing on one or both of their ears, just like us. So today we're going to be experimenting with the human's ears. And I have here a variety of different things that we're going to be using today in order to do so. So please take out notebooks, tablets, recorders, gadgets, anything that you'd like to record today's session with. Okay. Excellent. Are you ready? Good. So today I'm going to put on a pair of gloves while I'm touching the human's ears. Of course, I'm going to be showing you. As you can see, we have cameras all around, pointing directly to the ears. So those of you in the back, you may be able to see. Good. And of course, today's lesson will be recorded and put on the portal for all of you who would like to go over it again at home. As well as if one day you decide, or I don't know, something comes up and you can't make it to class, remember, everything will be registered, recorded, and put up on the portal for you. But please do make sure to review and watch, because all of this will be on your tests. Okay. So I'll just come up close and show you the structure of the ear. It's rounded, like so, and you can see that there are folds here, and this is called the lobe, and here's the helix. Quite similar to our structure, actually, as you can see. The deeper the ear goes, the more hollow and smaller the hole, and it is in order to better accommodate the sound waves in the ear. And as you can see, human ears are very sensitive. There are many nerve endings, especially here, different pressure points. different nerve endings here, especially. You can bend them. They're quite flexible as there are no bones in the ear. As you can see. Now, I will go ahead and shine a light so that you can see better. So, as you can see, each of the folds have a different shape. And no two ears are alike. Now, if I were to shine this light deep into the ear, you'll be able to tell that there are some hairs and wax buildup. Similarly to some of our species, they have this waxy substance called cerumen, which accumulates from dust, debris, oils, and sebum oils from the inside of the ear itself. And this is to capture little dust particles, things in the air, captures them in the wax so as to protect the inner ear. However, sometimes this can become impacted, and most humans have to flush out their ears or clean them out as often as they can because buildup becomes too much too often. Now, I'll go ahead and show you all by inserting this right inside so you can see. You can tell. As you can see, this human, our friend, has done a fabulous job of making sure that their ears are nice and clean for today's study of them. And as you can see, right in the center down there, if you'll be able to tell, there is a milky white substance, it looks like, but it is actually the eardrum, and you do not want to touch that because it is highly sensitive. Now, most humans actually use these sorts of instruments to clean their ears, and incidentally, they accidentally sometimes push cerumen further into the ear canal, which then later impacts the eardrum, making it more difficult to hear, and sometimes it can cause inflammation, redness, and other diseases, etc., illnesses. It's the inner ear. There are many different things that can go wrong, and you can actually experience headaches, as I'm told, when there's something wrong in the ear. Yes. Now, I will go ahead and take some close-up photos to pop them onto the screen so you can see more clearly. Okay, so please I will do a couple of tests so that you can tell us what you hear, okay? I will first attach some receptors onto the ear so that we can all monitor on the screens how the human hears us, and we can actually see it in real time, visually. So I will go ahead and apply a few of these receptors. Onto the ear, like so that we can all monitor visually, like so. Like so. Okay, good. Let's test that out. Please, attention to the screen. Excellent. So we can visually see what the human is hearing. Okay. So what I want for you to do, if you're sitting comfortably, I'm going to do a few tests and you just let me know how it is that you can hear. Okay. So please let me know when you can no longer hear my fingers. Again. Okay. And let me know when it is that you can hear my fingers. Good. Now, close your eyes. I want you to tell me if you hear them going farther away or closer together. My fingers, the fluttering. Okay. Good. And now I will just touch the ear. Does any of this hurt at all? Does this hurt? Okay. Alright. I will be using this instrument in order to ascertain whether or not the human can understand, perceive vibration. Close your eyes. Thank you. Good. Once more, further away. Good. Now, keep your eyes closed and tell me left or right. Good. Keep your eyes closed. Tell me further away or closer. Good. Once more, further away or closer. Good. We'll do the same thing with a different vibration. Good. Further away or closer. Keep your eyes closed. Once more, further away or closer. Good. Very good. I will just use a little bit of solution to clean the ear so that we have a better visual representation, as well as no dust or debris while we're taking our sounds. Start to feel a slight fizzling in your ear. That is just to disinfect the area so that we can grab some of those cells. Okay. Meantime, I will check how it is going. Ah, lovely. Good. Okay. Now I'll use a cotton round to wipe away excess. The area is lovely, disinfected, perfectly clean. Good. Now we will start to take a few of the samples for our study of the cells and organisms living within the human ear. Good. Just a very gentle extraction. We will then bring these over to the laboratory where we will conduct more research. Okay. Let's see this side. Good. Good. Okay. Lovely. Good. Great. Good. So I will be bringing this to the laboratory. For those of you who are into the sciences and who have science, next class you'll be coming directly with me. Okay. For those of you who have a free period, feel free to stick around and come with us as well if you are curious to know. Alright. Excellent. Okay. So next I will just be doing a couple more tests. So I'll be gently cupping. please let me know how many puffs you hear. Good. Very good. Excellent. So, the nerves, okay, trigeminal, as well as feeling, sensation, and hearing all correspond correctly. I'll be taking a few photos now. As you can see, there is a bit of reddening from the cupping. Because the skin around the face as well as ears does tend to change color depending on how much manipulation is going into the area and how much blood flow. But appendages without any bone inside, for example the nose and the ears, tend to redden quicker than the rest of the body, as well as fingertips and toes. They do tend to redden quicker than a larger area of skin. Now, could you please let me know how many pins clicks you can hear? Okay. to take a moment to thank you all very, very much for being here today with me. And thank you ever so much, as always, to our lovely human subject and friend. And now we will go ahead and move on to the laboratory in the next classroom over. Okay, so if you would all follow me into the next classroom, gather your things, your recording devices, etc. And we're going to go study the innermost workings as well as the cells that we've collected from our human subject, and just take a look at what is all inside of the ear. Very fascinating science. Are you ready? Everyone, please follow me quickly now.